that during the engagement which took place in Washington, D.C., the Nigerian delegation refuted allegation of genocide in Nigeria. Hmm. According to Bayo, the Nigerian delegation to the U.S. insisted that violent attacks in Nigeria affect families and communities across religious and ethnic lines. That's the report coming from the federal government and the meeting they had with the United States officials. Okay, quickly, we'll bring you this. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has officially joined the African Democratic Congress, that is ADC, the coalition-backed party he is expected to align with ahead of the 2027 election. Atiku made the announcement today through his ex-handle, okay, posting a photo of himself. His move follows his July resignation from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, which had been mired in prolonged internal crisis. Okay, and we have this one coming from Amnesty. Amnesty International Nigeria has warned that the wave of mass kidnapping targeting schools could severely derail educational progress across northern Nigeria. The director, country director Isa Sanusi, said the psychological impact of adoption and even the fear of such attacks will discourage countless children from attending school. Sanusi noted that rising insecurity is pushing parents to rethink the safety of sending their children to school as incidents of school kidnappings continue to escalate. He added that families in rural communities also already struggle to keep their children in school due to economic pressures and the current security challenges, okay, which has worsened. Okay, anyway, we leave that quickly. Let's go to what we have for today. Let's take this one before I go into that quickly. We won't have listened to their advice if we knew they would leave our guests for bandits. That's coming from Kebbi Governor Blast Military. The governor of Kebbi State, Nasir Idris, has criticized the military's handling of insecurity, calling for an urgent change in strategy following the adoption of 25 schoolgirls from Government Comprehensive Girls Secondary School, Maga. Speaking on Monday, while receiving the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, at the Government House in Benin, the governor renewed his demand for a full probe into the withdrawal of military personnel from the school shortly before the bandit struck. Okay, he said that how can over 500 bandits be moving on bikes on highways without being checked? They are doing their obligations to the security agencies. They provided them with logistics, bought over 100 vehicles for them, but their security architecture is not working. That's coming from a Kebbi governor. The governor added that the state would have closed the school instead of relying on military deployment if it had foreseen the troops' withdrawal. So sad. Anyway, quickly, we'll look into what we have for today. That will take us to what we have governance in Nigeria and insecurity challenges. That's what we're talking about. Looking around, you are in Nigeria, listening to me right now. Look around the system of governance. What do you have to say? Look around insecurity challenges. Some quarters have argued that we have the capacity to, eradicate, to fight insecurity, terrorism, insurgency to the last. But some quarters have said that it's just the will, the political will, that is what is holding down all of this. Other quarters are saying no, that we don't have the capacity, that we will need help from the US, anyway, from the foreign communities. And looking at governance, what do you have to say from the area of our policies? Meanwhile, let me bring you what we are going to build up. We are going to look at a weak institution, looking at corruption and mismanagement of public resources. We look at policies inconsistencies. We also build around poor accountability and limited transparency. And lastly, we'll look at political interference in security operation. Let me have to mention this about five factors, five areas I want us to talk about. We'll talk about weak institutions, the solution, how can we strengthen our weak institutions? And we look at corruption and mismanagement of public resources. Don't forget, we are talking about governance. And we look at policy inconsistencies in Nigeria. What kind of policy do we make in Nigeria? The policy made, how far, how well? That's the question. Anyway, and we look around poor accountability and limited transparency. And we look at political interference in security operations. We are going to build up from this point right now. What do you make out of governance in Nigeria? Looking at what is going on right now, the phone lines are open for you: 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. You may come from the area of weak institution. Whatever you are saying, make sure you profile solution. We are looking at a way out, possible way out. That is what the Boss FM 95.5 Abuja stands for. We talk about solution. We don't just criticize. We don't just analyze. We talk solution. And then looking around corruption and mismanagement of public resources. And then if you want to talk about policy inconsistencies, you can come from that angle. You can also come from poor accountability and limited transparency. And you can also build around political interference in security operations. What do you make out of that system of governance in Nigeria and insecurity challenges right now? How do we fix this? What is the way forward? What form of reform can be initiated to bring absolute transformation to our dear country? 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. I take it again: 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. Let's hear from this caller. Hello, good evening, boss. Hello, good evening.
Boss, with some policy.
Oh.
Please, Kenneth, calling from Gladimau.
Okay, boss Kenneth, good to have you on board and run after this is lost.
Yes. Let's be honest with ourselves. The baby issue. Who gave the order for the soldiers to withdraw few days or so before the bandits struck?
The governor said they got intelligence and they sent the military there. And the military left there after 45 minutes, thereabout, and the bandit came in. So he is probing, he's asking questions.
Who gave that instruction for them to leave?
We don't.
They know their duty and they're supposed to take precautionary measures to ward off a incident or others or incident. Last one, this soldier is taken away.
That's the question now, begging for answer. That's the question. Who gave the order and why did they leave?
We are joking. What is happening to us is from our hand. Let Nigeria leave what they are holding so that what is holding Nigeria will leave Nigeria. Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Are you getting me?
I'm listening, boss. Go ahead.
This is issue that's supposed not to come up. Our military can take any challenge and come out victorious. But we create some certain issues with unity. At the end, we begin to shine eyes here and there. Shine eyes here and there. I can't understand what is going on. If we don't get the sponsors realize it. Even the governor of the military in that state are aware of it as to run those people. What I really say, we keep on just doing as if we are starting. I can't understand where we are going. That's my take.
Okay, thank you so much, boss, for your sharing your take. We appreciate you big time. All right, it's still okay. 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. It is Arena 36 Plus. We are looking at governance in Nigeria and its security challenges. Okay, let's hear from this caller. Hello, good evening, boss.
Hello?
Yes, good evening, boss.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm fine. Good evening to you.
I'm hearing you slightly, but I just need to communicate. Prof is my name. I'm from Fair Houses.
Okay. Go ahead.
Referring to,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes. And let me just tell you the simple truth of this thing. We are no longer kids, administratively or otherwise.
Okay.
All the things happening in this country is knowable. You cannot do two reasons.
Okay.
I don't know. If I induct the president, probably I will be too far. All classified information is on the table of the president. And I want to tell you sincerely, with security apparatus in front of him, or in his table, or in his domain, I cannot tell you that he's ignorant of what is going on. But I'm only just having a strong feeling that he lacks the political will to address this in headlong because of politics.
Okay.
There are in Nigeria today, I need to be challenged. We have the untouchables. We have the mafias. They are just there.
Okay.
You don't touch them. Otherwise, they will ruin your political career. And I think that is what you be very careful about. But the question is, how long will we do that? Without the citizens, there will be no country. It's just like a building has tapped the school cannot exist without students.
Okay.
So if the citizens die, or there's mayhem everywhere, or the country is in total chaos, who, where, and how will there be an election? So I'm advising the president at the age of 70 and above, that if we are totally able to be probably at the same age bracket, about 30 years from the old age point of view, it should hold the ball by the horn right now. Those who are to be questionable questions should be questioned. What needs to be done should be done. Without fear or favor, so that this country will move on. I totally sympathize with you guys who are younger people. It's unfortunate. Let us see. At the end of the tunnel, it's very, 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 very bad. But I don't wish it for this country. There's no light at the end of the tunnel, though. This must be done now. Action has been taken. The truth should suffice. And let us address this once and for all. And that is my submission.
Okay, Prof.
I don't want to talk further than that. Yes.
Anyway, Prof, the president has approved the recruitment of 30,000 police personnel in order to help fight this insecurity right now. Do you think that...
I'm not hearing you well.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yes, allow me now that
Okay, I'm
struggling to hear.
Okay, what I'm saying is that the president approved 30,000, the recruitment of 30,000 police personnel in order to help fight this insecurity. Do you think that's enough to help fight insecurity in Nigeria right now?
Okay, let me answer that question very thoroughly. You see, Good leadership
Mm.
is an attribute of command. If a leader cannot direct or use a command, I want to use that command because it's the chief of armed force.
Okay.
And if your subordinates are not taking directives or instructions, psychologically, it's triggering a concept of they're not being respected. They're not nobody wants to hear you. And then when I use the sledgehammer on an ant,
Mm.
yeah, if I want to use a sledgehammer on an ant,
Mm.
then when the ant becomes difficult or insupportable, then you use it.
Okay.
It's a certain situation, so be it.
Okay.
Recruiting people and all that it's not even a solution to it. And I have my friends who are retired from the service. I have the officers presently serving in the Nigerian Army that I taught in the university. They communicate to me effectively. There are more to these things that meet their eye. I'm telling you, as a senior citizen, it's not good for me to really talk everything on the air, you know.
Okay.
There's so many things that they need to observe. See, I told you this in last time.
Mm.
They need to gather people of their mind who have this country at heart.
Mm.
Elders who have served this country in different capacities. To sit there and advise him. What the ministers are younger people now. They're just on board. They're serving their masters. Let me tell you,
Yes, sir.
if you have a friend who is already telling you the truth, she's not a friend.
Mm.
You want somebody who are corrupted to help you, and you just like all is well, sir, all is well, sir. They're not happy either.
Mm.
We should sit down and let this man understand the ring. He's a politician, fine. But nobody claims monopoly of knowledge. I said politics. That's just things you need to know. I thought we need to redirect it.
All right.
One or two things, this thing will be stamped. This thing will be stamped away. I tell you, 1 or 5 years.
Mm.
This thing will be gone.
Okay.
I'm telling you this.
Okay, Prof. I have to take a pause. We'll have to call.
Yeah, I know.
I need to play some beats. I need to.
What you're doing. You're doing good, man.
Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you.
God bless you and God bless Nigeria.
Amen. God bless you too, boss. All right, we'll take a short break. Let's go pay some bills. When I come back, we'll continue our discuss. Arena 36 Plus, reaching you from the live studio of Boss FM 95.5 Abuja.
This is Boss FM 95.5 Abuja. We know the news and entertainment. Stay boss.
You don't just bite to anything, and that's okay. Do you like it hot? Then go for Mini Noodles Ninja Pepper flavor, the spicy rebel. Do you like it fresh? Then get your Mini Noodles chicken and veggies flavor, the fresh gig. Maybe you like to party. Then you need to have a taste of Mini Noodles Patty Jollof flavor, party starter. Or you can be a foodie. And you love mini noodles sloppy chicken flavor, the foodie vibes. Whatever you like, Mini-Me's got a flavor for you, so pick your vibe. Mini-Me noodles. Slop life.
This is Boss FM 95.5 Abuja. We know the news and entertainment. Stay boss.
Nigeria is on the march again. The political gladiators are in the ring. Battle ready. The discourse is getting more intense. Join the voice of the nation builders on Arena 36 Boss for balanced discourse, exclusive interviews, topical issues, thought-provoking conversations, and much more. Every weekday at 5 p.m. on Boss FM 95.5 Abuja.
Your station.
Stay bossed. Right, it is Boss FM 95.5, the station for the news. It is Arena 36 Plus with Wisdom OBC is my name, and we are looking at governance in Nigeria and insecurity challenges. We're building our conversation on this 5 point. We look at our weak institutions, we look at corruption and mismanagement of public resources, and we are also building on policy inconsistencies. Our policies, like I asked before, how well and how far? Okay, what are we? I think I was having a conversation with someone, and he said that the repercussion of the experience we are having right now is just because of the policy. Yes, policy. Anyway, poor accountability and limited transparency, and we look at what is going on right now, political interference in security operations. What do you make out of all of these things affecting governance in Nigeria? Let's hear from this caller. Hello, good evening, boss.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, boss. Boss Abubakar.
Good evening, boss. This Abubakar calling from Bogamada.
You're welcome, boss.
In nutshell, corrupt practices does no good to any country.
Mm.
Any country that is engulfed in corrupt practices
Mm.
is breeding abject poverty, suffering economic hardship,
Mm.
infrastructural defeat,
Okay.
institutional defeat, lack of integrity. A lot of social become insolvency as a result of corruption. So, and it will bring about backwardness of that country.
Mm.
That country will not be as far with other countries that are making giant size. Just look at example of our country, Nigeria, which institution is working now.
Mm.
Institutions are collapsed. Security institutions, education sector, health sector, really, it's unfortunate. I don't want to take more.
Okay, Boss Abubakar, thank you for always
Thank you.
Thank you for always lending your voice on Arena 36 Plus. Talking about nation building, you're always there. We appreciate you big time. 0902 922 2944. You want to join the discourse? All right, 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. You know, I brought up a report coming from Kebbi. The governor of Kebbi State is probing, what happened in his state. He's saying that they gave intelligence to the military in his state, and he said the military left after 45 minutes. These people came to adopt the children, and he's probing his. Anyway, let's hear from this caller. Hello.
Hello, bro.
Hello, boss. Good evening, please.
How is it?
The place you are is noisy. Can you move a bit, please?
I'm doing fine. My name is from Church.
All right. You're welcome, boss.
This issue
Mm.
we are talking about, the blame. The blame. We don't blame anybody. Although these people
We are not talking of blaming. We are not blaming anybody, boss. Do you listen to what you're talking about? Hello?
I did not really
Yes, we are not blaming anybody. We are talking about.
I know, we are not blaming anybody.
Go ahead.
But them, people themselves, the rulers, let them look inside themselves. Because all these things, okay, look at the statement from Governor of Kebbi State.
Yes.
Look at the statement.
Mm.
If it's real, whatever that is the people that the army that make the do where they to guide those children come out. And after for some reason that thing happened. And nobody was asking why and how it goes. See, let us be serious with ourselves in this country because with this kind of grammar, I see another thing for this our country. Make themselves, let the rulers, let them check themselves
Boss,
one by one.
boss, what are you seeing? You tell us what you're seeing. You want to tell us what you're seeing. Hello.
I said that the leaders from president and his wife.
All right. Okay.
Those where they rule us, let them tell themselves the truth because they know everything, all the things they inside their hands.
Okay. Right.
If you give person work, you don't do work well. Will you leave him? As you there for that your office now, and what you are not to go again according to the rule. Will the management leave you?
No.
What are we talking about?
Okay.
I just forget about those. So Nigeria system, I don't care.
Okay, boss.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, maybe I'll have to read the report again coming from Kebbi because a lot of questions, Nigerians are asking questions. Some political analysts have been asking questions, a lot of questions coming from what the governor said. After the discourse, I'll have to read that report again. Hello. Good evening, boss.
Yeah, good evening, boss.
Yes, good evening, bossman.
Yeah, listen to you. My name is Trevor Madison.
You're welcome on board.
How are you doing, boss?
Yes. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you, sir?
Oh, good. Oh, thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me proceed. The last caller has tried to give us an hint, and I wish we would have started better. If you hire someone to do a job and you don't do it well, you sack the person. But in this case, it's referring to those people who we vote to, even though we call them ruler, but they are not our ruler. They are public servants. They are there to work for me and you, and they are not doing it for free. There are allowances and salaries, and they even have opportunity to steal some money, and we let it be. We are not really complaining about that. But at the moment, the serious matter is with security issues we are having every day. Every day we just call and lament of killing from one state and the other and other stuff. Yes, at the moment, those states who are, closing down, shutting down schools in their states, those governors, my message to them is if they know that they cannot protect the life and property of people, the people who reside in their serious state, the advice for them is to resign. This matter is not do or die. Remember, we have power, fire, and fire. And that goes to Mr. President, who swore an oath because he's the command chief of the armed forces, and he swore an oath to protect our life and property. So we are still working within the ambit of the law, our rights that is enshrined in the Constitution, the same rights which you have power to elect him to serve as president and not doing the job, especially protecting our life and property. Honestly, we have rights as a citizen of Federal Republic of Nigeria to ask him to bring that with all respect, to resign, to stay within our, so because we cannot continue like this. It was being to the governor giving excuses, and it happened here in Niger State. And there's something I thought over last night. I just observed how those guys are operating. At the moment, my brother, they have their, affairs in Niger State, in Nasarawa, Benue, Kogi, Kaduna. Remember, those states I just mentioned, those states are the borders with FCC. You just imagine, just the hypothetical, if those guys decided to attack us, now looking at in FCC. Why do you think we want? Right here, my brother. So this junction, please, I want all of us to say how that, let our voices. Yes, if we're forced to come out and protect, yes, it's still within our rights. For my own sake, it's please, if you know you cannot, protect us, our love and our property, I think God is in our destruction. Please, you can resign.
Okay.
And let another person.
All right, boss. Thank you so much. Thank you
for the opportunity.
All right, thank you so much. All right, the report we have coming from Kebbi Governor. He blasted the military. The governor of Kebbi State, Nasir Idris, has criticized the military's handling of insecurity, calling for an urgent change in strategy. You listen to that. Following the adoption of 25 schoolgirls from government comprehensive girls secondary school, MAGA. Speaking on Monday while receiving the Speaker of the House of Representatives, in the person of Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, at the government house in Benin, the governor renewed his demand for a full pro-market into the withdrawal of military personnel from the school shortly before the bandit struck. Okay, let's see what the governor said. He said they can. All right, they had the over 500 bandits moving on bikes on the highway without being attacked. How can 500 bandits moving on the highway without being interfered by the military, by these security operatives? They moved freely. And then they are doing the obligations. They did their obligations by providing everything, all the logistics. They bought over 100 vehicles for them. And their security architecture still didn't work out. Now, the question is it like that's a way the bandit has marked the military? Or is it like there is somebody in the military sabotaging the military? That's the question begging for answer. How can they leave a place and in the next 45 minutes and there was attack? That's the question. Even the governor is asking them what happened. You would have something to say about it. The phone lines are open. 0902 922 2944. And don't forget, we are also looking at governance in Nigeria and looking at insecurity in Nigeria, building from weak institution, corruption and mismanagement of public funds, looking at policy inconsistencies, poor accountability and limited transparency. And we're also looking at political interference in security operations. So these are the areas we can come from, any of this area. Hello? Please.
My brother, good evening.
Oh, my brother, Chinedu. My brother.
Yes. Chinedu, I greet you, my brother.
I greet you special.
If I tell you say we are not serious, then you can't tell me, my brother. If I don't say we are not serious,
we are serious. No, we are serious. We are serious. That's why we are serious. That's why you are calling. That's why we are talking about it.
Okay, we are serious. Who gives the military the order to withdraw themselves from the place before they come to action? At 1 hour, they cannot. Up to 4 days now. Nobody has tell Nigeria who gives the order. And we have Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces. And they are telling me that we are serious. It's out of 4 days they kidnap those children. And nobody knows who gives the order. Even police don't know who gives the order. People don't know who gives the order. Governor of the state doesn't know who gives the order. Even Tinubu doesn't know who gives the order. Chief of Police doesn't know who gives the order. And they're telling me say we are serious in this country, my brother. This kind of country, nobody knows who gives the order. If you're still working as a country, by now you're supposed to start the treatment of this our president.
That's your personal opinion, okay? That's your opinion. Talking about going there.
They give you a to protect life and property. And you don't know who gives the military order to withdraw the soldiers before they go break and kidnap those children. And you say, good, if we are serious, my brother, this should start impeachment from the National Assembly. It's our constitution.
Like I said,
You cannot protest. Like a property, it's not the impeachment. That's what they're supposed to do. You don't know who gives the order. We are not serious, my brother. God bless you.
Anyway, Boston, thank you. That's not the opinion of Boss FM 95.5 Abuja. It's your personal opinion. We are not talking about impeaching anyone here. We are looking at how we can, we are looking at governance in Nigeria and insecurity challenges. That's your opinion. We appreciate your opinion. We are looking at what the governor of Kebbi State came out to say. He's probing, he's asking questions, just like the way you are asking who gave the order. That's the question now. Begging for answer. Who instructed this military personnel to leave that premises? And after 45 minutes, the bandits struck. That is the question. And they finished their operations. The bandits used their motorcycles to carry out all of the operations, and then there was no military interference, no intervention, nothing, and over hours. So that's the question right away. And then we are looking at insecurity. How can we get it right? How do we fix this? Okay, that's what we are talking about. That's the position of Bosifet 95.5 Abuja 0902 922 2944. You want to come from the angle of strengthening our institutions, because part of the factor affecting good governance in Nigeria is a weak institution. You look at the area of corruption, look at mismanagement of public resources. You can also look at policies, like I said before, how far and how well. We look at poor accountability, no accountability, limited transparency, if it is even there. Okay, and what we are fighting right now is another political interference in security operations, and that's leading to the question right now: who gave the order to the military personnel to leave where they were instructed? They received intelligence from the state government that bandits are coming to attack, and they left. And immediately they left, the bandit struck the place. It's so sad. You want to say something about it, you have to put your words together, because we don't welcome any form of vulgarity. 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. Okay, so you look at the insecurity happening, and a lot of people, some political analysts have been saying that bringing in state policing, community policing, of course the president proposed that long ago, that we should allow initiate the idea of state policing and community policing. It will go a long way to fight incidents in this country. Other persons are saying that no, that is going to have influence, political influence, that the governors are going to influence the police. And now, some of the quarters are saying that that is not the issue, that the problem with Nigerian insecurity is lack of the political will to address these issues. Yes, we had a caller who gave explanation. I think Prof gave insight on that. Anyway, what do you make out of it? The most important thing is, how do we build a governance, sustainable governance? How do we build a system so that we can we can have leaders who understand what it means to step into governance and bring transformation to Nigeria? That is what we are talking about. Hello. Good evening, boss.
Hello, boss man. Good evening.